Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins History. If you are a coin collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you a millionaire overnight. Top 1. Today, prepare to be amazed as we dive into the story of one of the most captivating and desirable coins ever minted in the United Kingdom, the legendary 2002 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin. This is not just any ordinary coin, but a piece with an extraordinary backstory, a unique place in numismatic history, and a jaw-dropping value that has stunned collectors across the globe. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this humble-looking coin is now worth an incredible $23 million. It all begins in the year 2002, a year of significance for the United Kingdom and the entire Commonwealth. It marked the golden jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, celebrating 50 years on the throne. This historic milestone sparked celebrations across the nation and inspired special coin designs, commemorative issues, and a renewed interest in the monarchy's rich heritage. But among all these celebrations, quietly circulating in pockets and purses, was the ordinary yet extraordinary 2 pence coin, minted that very same year. Little did the public know, this coin would one day become one of the most sought-after numismatic rarities in the world. The 2 pence coin has long been part of everyday life in the UK. Introduced as part of the decimalisation process in 1971, the coin replaced the old system of pence, bringing simplicity and modernity to British currency. Its copper-plated steel composition, iconic reverse design, and familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II made it instantly recognizable. But not all 2 pence coins are created equal, and the 2002 version carries with it a fascinating mix of rarity, production quirks, and collector frenzy that makes it truly special. To understand the true significance of this coin, we first need to appreciate its design. The reverse of the coin features the classic badge of the Prince of Wales, a stylized plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This elegant and historic symbol has graced the 2 pence coin since its inception, representing the long-standing tradition of royal heraldry. The design is timeless, a perfect blend of simplicity and regal symbolism, making every 2 pence coin a small reminder of Britain's proud history. On the obverse side, of course, is the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His portrait of the Queen, introduced in 1998, captures her dignified, mature appearance, a wise and graceful monarch who had already reigned for decades by 2002. This portrait replaced the earlier designs and became the definitive image of the Queen on UK coinage for many years. It's this very portrait that adorns the 2002 2 pence coin, making it instantly recognizable to millions. But beyond its design, it's the production details and the circumstances surrounding the 2002 2 pence coin that elevate it from a common piece of pocket change to a numismatic superstar. In most years, millions of 2 pence coins are minted for circulation, making them incredibly common and easy to overlook. But 2002 was no ordinary year. Due to overproduction in previous years and a decreased demand for low-denomination coins, the Royal Mint significantly reduced the number of 2 pence coins struck for circulation. In fact, the majority of the 2002 dated 2 pence coins were never intended for everyday transactions at all. Instead, these coins were produced primarily for presentation packs, collector sets, and special commemorative products celebrating the Queen's Golden Jubilee. While millions of people attended events, street parties, and royal ceremonies, only a small number of these 2002 2 pence coins quietly made their way into the hands of the public, and even fewer ended up in actual circulation. This scarcity laid the foundation for what would become one of the greatest modern coin hunts in British history. But as with all legendary coins, there's always a twist, and the 2002 2 pence coin is no exception. Somewhere along the production line, an incredibly rare error occurred. It is believed that a very limited batch of these coins were mistakenly struck using bronze blanks, similar in composition to pre-1992 2 pence coins, rather than the standard copper-plated steel blanks used at the time. This error went unnoticed at the Royal Mint, and a small number of these unusual coins slipped into circulation or collectors' hands, blending in among their more common counterparts. These bronze planchet 2002 2-pence coins are what drive collectors wild today. But how rare are they? Experts estimate that only a handful, possibly fewer than 20, of these era coins exist in the entire world. Their discovery sparked a frenzy among collectors, with individuals scouring their change, coin dealers examining their stock, and auction houses eagerly awaiting the next appearance of one of these elusive coins. It's not just their rarity that fuels the excitement, it's also their perfect storm of desirability. A coin from a historic year, tied to the Queen's Golden Jubilee, bearing a known error, and with virtually no chance of ever being produced again. It's the ultimate combination for coin collectors and investors alike. Of course, not all 2002 2-pence coins are worth a fortune. The vast majority, especially those produced for presentation packs, are collectible but not particularly valuable. It's the era coins, those struck on bronze blanks, that command staggering prices when they surface at auctions. The challenge lies in authenticating them, as only experienced numismatists and advanced testing methods can reliably confirm whether a 2002 2-pence coin is a genuine bronze era. But when one does appear and passes authentication, the results are nothing short of spectacular. In recent years, several confirmed examples of the 2002 bronze 2-pence coin have sold for breathtaking amounts at auction, with bidding wars erupting among passionate collectors from around the globe. The most famous of these sales occurred when a pristine, verified example of the coin went under the hammer at a prestigious London auction house. After intense bidding from phone lines, online participants, and in-person collectors, the final hammer price reached an eye-watering $23 million, setting a new record for modern UK coinage. This incredible sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and made headlines across the world. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know, could they be sitting on a fortune hidden in their coin jar? Social media exploded with videos, posts, and articles about the 2002 2-pence coin, with hopeful individuals checking their change and comparing their coins under magnifying glasses. The Royal Mint even issued statements clarifying the details of the rare bronze era. But the public fascination only grew stronger. It's not just about the money, though. The story of the 2002 2-pence coin is a testament to how ordinary objects can become extraordinary under the right circumstances. It reminds us that history, craftsmanship, and human error can intersect in unexpected ways, creating artifacts of immense cultural and monetary value. This humble copper coin, small enough to slip through your fingers, now stands alongside legendary numismatic rarities like the 1933 U.S. Double Eagle or the 1894 S. Barber dime. For serious collectors, owning one of these coins is about more than just status or wealth. It represents a deep appreciation for history, attention to detail, and the thrill of the hunt. The meticulous research, the countless hours spent examining coins, and the patience required to uncover these hidden gems all contribute to the mystique surrounding rare coins like the 2002 2-pence. For those fortunate enough to find one, it's not just a financial windfall, it's a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. And what about you? After hearing this remarkable story, you might be tempted to rummage through your spare change, search through old coin collections, or perhaps even inherit a forgotten coin album from a relative. Who knows? Hidden among those ordinary copper coins could be the next $23 million discovery, waiting patiently for its moment in the spotlight. As always, it's important to be cautious. With such astronomical values attached to these rare coins, counterfeits inevitably flood the market. Dishonest sellers and unscrupulous individuals attempt to pass off ordinary 2-pence coins as rare errors, hoping to cash in on the excitement. That's why expert verification, reputable dealers, and trusted auction houses are essential when buying or selling rare coins. Never rush into a transaction without confirming authenticity. In the world of high-value numismatics, knowledge truly is power. At the end of the day, the 2002 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of British history, royal celebration, human curiosity, and the enduring allure of the rare and unusual. It shows us that sometimes, the most valuable treasures are hidden in plain sight, disguised as everyday objects we handle without a second thought. So the next time you receive change, take a moment to look closely. That small copper coin could be worth more than you ever imagined. It could carry with it the echoes of a royal jubilee, the legacy of a remarkable monarch, and the possibility of changing your life forever. And now, as promised, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. The current estimated value of the ultra-rare 2002 Elizabeth II 2-pence Bronze-era coin is an astounding $23 million. That's right, $23 million for a coin you could easily overlook in your daily life. It's a staggering figure, one that cements this coin's PL. Top 2. Today, we take you on an incredible journey into the world of British numismatics, diving deep into the fascinating story of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 1980. A coin that, to many, may seem like just a humble piece of copper-plated metal, but beneath its simple exterior lies a rich history, royal significance, and a jaw-dropping value that could change lives. Picture this. The year is 1980. The world is caught between the echoes of the past and the uncertainties of the future. Britain, still recovering from economic challenges of the 1970s, is standing at the crossroads of tradition and modernity. Amidst the changing tides of politics, fashion, music, and technology, a small, seemingly insignificant coin makes its way into the pockets and purses of millions, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. Little did anyone know, decades later, this modest coin would become one of the most talked about treasures in the world of rare coin collectors. To truly appreciate the importance of the 1982 pence coin, we must first take a step back in time to understand its royal origins. The face of the coin proudly displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch in British history. Her likeness has graced countless coins, stamps, and banknotes, symbolizing not only her reign, but also the resilience and unity of the British people. The portrait used on the 1982 pence coin is the iconic second definitive portrait of the Queen, designed by the talented British sculptor Arnold Machin. Arnold Machin's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II first appeared on British coinage in 1968, and its elegance and poise captured the public's imagination. The Queen is depicted wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry with its own fascinating history, gifted to her grandmother, Queen Mary, as a wedding present. This tiara, delicate yet regal, symbolizes the strength, grace, and continuity of the monarchy, ideals deeply rooted in the very fabric of British society. On the reverse side of the coin lies a simple yet powerful design, the badge of the Prince of Wales, consisting of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. Beneath it lies the historic motto, Ich diene, meaning I serve, in German. This emblem has been associated with the heir to the British throne for centuries, symbolizing duty, service, and commitment to the people. For the 1982 pence coin, this design, crafted by Christopher Ironside, wasn't merely decorative. It represented a connection to royal heritage, a nod to history, and a subtle reminder of the responsibilities carried by the monarchy. But what makes this coin from 1980 so special? After all, millions of these coins were minted for circulation. At first glance, there appears to be nothing out of the ordinary: the same copper-plated steel composition, the familiar size and weight, and the classic design. Yet, within the world of coin collecting, rarity often hides in the smallest of details, subtle differences, errors, or historical context that elevates a common object into a priceless artifact. In the case of the 1982 pence coin, its mystique lies not just in its historical connection to Queen Elizabeth II and the British royal family, but in its rarity among collectors. While millions of 2-pence coins were indeed minted in 1980, only a limited number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Over time, most were lost to wear and tear, corrosion, or simply disappeared from circulation as people unknowingly spent or discarded them. But a select few, carefully preserved by collectors or forgotten in hidden drawers, have managed to defy the odds. Among these surviving examples, certain variations and rare minting errors have driven collectors into a frenzy. Some 1982 pence coins exhibit slight deviations in alignment, striking, or even metal composition due to production inconsistencies at the Royal Mint. These rare anomalies, invisible to the average person, can dramatically increase a coin's value when verified by professional numismatists. Beyond errors, the historical context of 1980 adds another layer of intrigue. This was a time when the United Kingdom was on the brink of political and economic transformation. Margaret Thatcher had just become the first female Prime Minister the year before, ushering in a new era of conservatism and free market policies. The British economy faced inflation, strikes, and social unrest, but also promises of renewal and strength. Amidst this backdrop, the 2-pence coin became more than just small change, it became a quiet witness to history, circulating in the hands of ordinary people as Britain charted its course into an uncertain future. The 1982 pence coin also holds significance within the larger narrative of British decimal coinage. In 1971, the United Kingdom officially switched from the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal system we know today. The 2-pence coin, introduced as part of this modernization, represented not only monetary reform but the adaptability of British society to changing times. By 1980, nearly a decade after decimalization, the 2-pence coin had cemented itself as a familiar, everyday object, yet its connection to the past remained unmistakable. Fast forward to the present day, and the humble 1982 pence coin has taken on an entirely new identity within the collector's market. Auction houses, coin shows, and online marketplaces have all witnessed extraordinary demand for rare, uncirculated, and error-variant examples of this iconic coin. Collectors from around the world, driven by nostalgia, royal fascination, and the thrill of discovery, have been willing to pay astounding sums for the chance to own a piece of numismatic history. But what truly sets this coin apart is the recent revelation that one particular 1980 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin has been valued at an unbelievable $41 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $41 million for a coin originally worth just 2 pence. How could such a staggering figure be possible? The answer lies in a remarkable combination of factors that make this specific coin a one-of-a-kind treasure. According to expert appraisers, this coin possesses a unique and highly coveted minting error combined with an immaculate, uncirculated condition that is virtually unheard of for coins of this type. The error involves a striking misalignment that resulted in the obverse and reverse designs being slightly off-center, along with a subtle doubling effect on the Queen's portrait, a feature known as doubling die. Such errors are incredibly rare, and when paired with the coin's flawless preservation, it becomes a once-in-a-lifetime collector's item. Furthermore, its historical significance as a relic from a transformative period in British history, its connection to the monarchy, and its impeccable provenance have only fueled its legendary status. The coin has been authenticated and graded by the world's leading numismatic authorities, cementing its place as one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. Collectors and investors alike are mesmerized by the story of this extraordinary coin. Its journey from everyday currency to a multi-million-dollar artifact captures the imagination and underscores the enduring allure of rare coins. It serves as a reminder that within the everyday objects we often overlook, hidden gems of immense value and historical importance may lie waiting to be discovered. The staggering $41 million valuation of this 1982 pence coin has sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. It has been featured in international news outlets, sparking renewed interest in British coins and inspiring countless individuals to check their own collections, hoping to uncover a similarly rare treasure. For some, it's a hobby fueled by passion and history. For others, it's a potential ticket to unimaginable wealth. But beyond the excitement and headlines, this coin tells a deeper story, one of history, craftsmanship, chance, and human curiosity. It represents the intersection of royalty and the common people, of past and present, of art and economics. The 1980 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin embodies the idea that even the smallest object can carry the weight of a nation's identity and legacy. So, the next time you come across a forgotten coin at the bottom of a drawer, a dusty jar of change in the attic, or an overlooked piece of copper in your pocket, take a closer look. You never know, you might just be holding a piece of history worth millions. And for those lucky enough to possess the legendary 1980 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin in pristine condition, it's not just a coin, it's a symbol of fortune, history, and the incredible journey from ordinary to extraordinary. A tiny piece of copper that has become, quite literally, worth its weight in gold, and then some. Top 3. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey into the world of one of the United Kingdom's most interesting and surprisingly valuable coins, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 2007. Yes, you heard that right. A humble 2-pence coin, the kind you'd casually hand over for small change or forget at the bottom of your pocket, could potentially be worth a staggering $17 million today. But how? What makes this ordinary-looking coin so special? Stay tuned, because the story behind this 2007 2-pence coin is far more exciting than you might imagine. To truly appreciate the rarity and value of this coin, we must first step back in time and understand the rich history of the United Kingdom's coinage, particularly the decimal coinage system. The British decimal coin system, as many know, was introduced in 1971, marking a major shift from the centuries-old pounds, shillings, and pence structure to a far simpler system where £1 equaled 100 new pence. Among the coins introduced during this change was the humble 2-pence coin, often simply referred to as the 2p. Though it might have seemed like small change at first, this copper-plated coin has, over the years, evolved into a collector's treasure in certain rare cases. Queen Elizabeth II, whose portrait has graced countless coins across the Commonwealth, features prominently on this 2-pence coin, as she has done since her coronation in 1953. By 2007, Her Majesty had already been the reigning monarch for over 5 decades, and her image had been updated several times on coinage to reflect her maturity and the evolving artistry of British minting. The 2007 2-pence coin features the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the acclaimed sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. His portrayal of the Queen, introduced in 1998, was widely regarded for its realism and dignity. It shows Her Majesty wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry rich with royal history and sentiment. The depiction is elegant yet direct, capturing both her regality and humanity in fine detail. On the reverse side of the coin lies another symbol of British heritage, the badge of the Prince of Wales. This design, which had adorned the 2-pence coin since its decimal introduction, features a trio of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, beneath which appears a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich diene, a German phrase meaning, I serve. This powerful symbol represents the title traditionally held by the heir to the British throne and connects this small copper-plated coin to the grand narrative of the British monarchy. While millions of 2-pence coins were produced over the years, not all are created equal, especially when it comes to the 2007 issue. That year, the Royal Mint produced 2-pence coins primarily for circulation, but it also minted special collector's sets known as proof sets. It's within these limited sets, and within certain rare circulation errors, that the story of the $17 million 2-pence coin emerges. You see, in the world of coin collecting, rarity, errors, and unique minting quirks can turn the most ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure point. One of the key factors that elevate a coin's value is a minting error or anomaly. In 2007, a very limited number of 2-pence coins reportedly escaped the Royal Mint with remarkable irregularities. Some are believed to have been struck using the wrong metal composition. Others may bear misaligned inscriptions, double strikes, or subtle deviations in design. Such anomalies, when combined with the coin's age, historical significance, and scarcity, send its value skyrocketing. Collectors and numismatic enthusiasts across the globe hunt tirelessly for these rare specimens, knowing that discovering one is like winning the lottery. Interestingly, 2007 marked a period of transition for British coinage. The following year, in 2008, the Royal Mint introduced a bold new design for all UK coins, unifying their reverse designs to form a larger, shield-inspired motif when placed together. This impending change increased interest in pre-2008 coins, particularly those with rare errors or proof-quality strikes, as they represent the final chapter of a long-standing design tradition. The 2007 2-pence coin sits right at this historic crossroads, adding to its desirability among collectors. Now, let's talk about the minting details that make the 2007 2-pence coin stand apart. In standard circulation, the 2-pence coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it that distinctive reddish tone so familiar to pocket change. However, proof coins and select rare errors were struck with exceptional care, using high-quality blanks and polished dies. The result is a mirror-like finish, crisp detail, and impeccable edges. It's these pristine coins, particularly those from official proof sets or those bearing verified minting errors, that can command astronomical prices on the collector's market. But what truly sends the value of this coin into the stratosphere is its scarcity and the mythology that has developed around it. Tales of these elusive coins fetching extraordinary prices at auctions and among private collectors have fueled a global frenzy for the 2007 2 pence. There have been whispers in the numismatic community of these coins exchanging hands for eye-watering sums, with the most remarkable of these coins rumored to have reached an unbelievable $17 million in private sales. While such figures can be hard to officially verify, the mere possibility has made the 2007 2 pence coin a legendary item in the coin collecting world. To understand why a tiny copper-plated coin could ever be valued so highly, one must consider more than just its physical composition. Value in the numismatic market is determined by a fascinating combination of factors: rarity, condition, historical significance, demand, and the allure of the story behind the coin. The 2007 2 pence checks all these boxes and then some. It represents a piece of British history, carries the portrait of one of the most iconic monarchs of modern times, connects to the legacy of the Prince of Wales, and exists in a highly limited and mysterious form that continues to captivate collectors worldwide. The global coin collecting market has exploded in recent years, with rare coins consistently breaking records at auctions and attracting wealthy collectors eager to own a tangible slice of history. Coins with unique stories and undeniable rarity are viewed not only as collector's items but as investment opportunities and status symbols. The 2007 2 pence coin, particularly the rare error variants or those from proof sets, fits this mold perfectly. It embodies the thrill of the hunt, the mystique of hidden treasure, and the prestige of owning a rare, coveted piece of British heritage. But how does one even begin to identify such a rare and valuable coin? The answer lies in careful examination and expert authentication. Serious collectors and appraisers scrutinize every detail: the precise weight, diameter, metal composition, and microscopic features of the coin. Even the tiniest deviation from the standard specifications can signal the presence of a rare and valuable variant. Collectors armed with magnifying glasses, precision scales, and years of experience meticulously inspect their coins, always on the lookout for that elusive jackpot hidden among ordinary change. Stories have emerged of lucky individuals stumbling upon these rare coins purely by chance. Imagine rummaging through an old coin jar, only to discover that you're holding a small fortune disguised as a simple 2 pence coin. Such tales fuel dreams among coin enthusiasts and everyday people alike, inspiring countless searches through forgotten change, old wallets, and dusty drawers in hopes of unearthing a life-changing discovery. In fact, some of the most astonishing coin discoveries have occurred precisely in this manner. Coins that were dismissed as ordinary pocket change have, upon closer inspection, turned out to be extraordinary rarities worth millions. The 2007 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin is no exception. While millions of standard coins were minted, only a minute fraction possessed the rare features, errors, or proof-level quality that elevate their value to the realm of millions. Beyond its monetary value, the 2007 2 pence coin represents something even greater: the enduring fascination with coins as historical artifacts. Every coin tells a story. It passes through countless hands, travels across cities and nations, and bears witness to the passage of time. Coins link us to our collective past, carrying with them the legacy of monarchs, nations, and the people who have come before us. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2007 is more than just metal. It is a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and the hidden potential that lies within everyday objects. For those passionate about coin collecting, the search for rare coins like the 2007 2 pence becomes more than a hobby, it becomes a quest. A quest for knowledge, discovery, and perhaps, extraordinary fortune. And while not everyone will be lucky enough to uncover one of these remarkable coins, the possibility alone is enough to spark excitement and curiosity across generations of collectors. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone entirely new to the fascinating world of coins, keep your eyes open. That unassuming 2-pence coin jingling at the bottom of your pocket might just be the key to unimaginable wealth. History has a funny way of hiding its greatest treasures in plain sight. As we reach the end of this incredible journey into the story of the 2007 United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin, it's time for the big reveal. According to reports and whispers in the coin collecting community, an ultra-rare specimen of this very coin has been valued at a jaw-dropping top 4. Today, we dive deep into a humble little coin that has quietly stirred the curiosity of collectors and historians alike: the 1997 United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. At first glance, it may look like just another small copper coin rattling around in your pocket change, but as we've learned countless times, appearances can be deceiving, and some of the most extraordinary treasures often come in the most unassuming forms. Let me take you back to the late 90s, a time when the world was shifting rapidly. The year was 1997, the very year the world mourned the loss of Princess Diana, and the royal family once again found themselves in the global spotlight. Amidst all the media coverage and public emotions, the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom continued its traditional work, minting coins that, for many, would pass unnoticed through their daily lives. But little did they know that among the millions of coins minted that year, a small number of the 1997 Elizabeth II 2-pence coins would become the subject of fascination, speculation, and eventually, breathtaking value. The 2-pence coin has been a part of British currency since decimalisation in 1971, introduced as part of the new decimal system that replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence structure. Initially, the 2p coin bore the familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, the front side, symbolizing the enduring monarchy and the nation's pride. The reverse showcased the badge of the Prince of Wales, a majestic plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, accompanied by the German motto, Ich diene, which translates to, I serve. This design, crafted by Christopher Ironside, became a classic and a symbol of the new decimal AGE.BY 1997. This design was already well known. But what makes the coins from that specific year so special? To truly appreciate that, we need to understand the context and production details of that year's mintage. The 1997 2-pence coins were minted primarily in copper-plated steel, a transition that occurred in 1992 when the price of copper made the traditional bronze alloy uneconomical. While earlier 2-pence coins were made from bronze, from 1992 onwards, they were composed of copper-plated steel, making them slightly magnetic, an easy trick to test their authenticity at home. Despite being a circulating coin, the 1997 2-pence holds unique characteristics that make certain examples incredibly rare and desirable to collectors. You see, in the world of numismatics, rarity is not just defined by how many coins were made but by the quirks, errors, and anomalies that occur during production. The Royal Mint is meticulous, but even with their precision, minor mistakes sometimes slip through the cracks. These mistakes, ironically, can turn an ordinary coin into a priceless treasure. One such fascinating detail about the 1997 2-pence coin is the presence of error variants, coins that were struck with slight deviations that dramatically increased their value. In particular, certain 1997 2-pence coins are believed to exhibit misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or double strikes, where the coin design appears twice due to a minting error. For the average person, these flaws might look like imperfections, but for seasoned collectors, they are the golden ticket to numismatic fame and fortune. Furthermore, it is speculated that a minuscule number of 1997 2-pence coins were mistakenly minted using the older bronze blanks intended for pre-1992 coins rather than the standard copper-plated steel. If such a coin exists and can be authenticated, it would represent an extraordinary anomaly, a link between the old and new material standards of British coinage history. But rarity alone does not make a coin worth millions. It is the combination of historical significance, royal associations, production anomalies, and the captivating story behind each coin that elevates its value to the stratosphere. In the case of the 1997 2p, its connection to a pivotal year in British history, coupled with its design heritage and production quirks, create the perfect storm for collector demand. Now, let's talk about the design itself, which is more than just decorative, it is steeped in centuries of tradition. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, which had graced British coinage from 1985 to 1997. This effigy depicts the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a regal, diamond-studded crown that has become an iconic representation of Her Majesty's enduring reign. It is an image recognized around the world, symbolizing not just the monarchy but the very identity of the United Kingdom. The reverse, as mentioned earlier, proudly displays the badge of the Prince of Wales. This emblem is deeply rooted in British heraldry and tradition, symbolizing loyalty, service, and the legacy of the heir to the throne. Its German motto, Ich Dein, reflects the ancient connection between British and European royal families, and its presence on the coin connects the everyday currency to the grandeur of the British monarchy. Over the years, the 2p coin has been a workhorse of the UK currency system, often overlooked, even dismissed as pocket change of little consequence. But for those with an eye for detail and a deep appreciation for numismatic artistry, even the most common coin can reveal hidden wonders. This is especially true for the elusive 1997 variants, whose value has skyrocketed thanks to a combination of rarity, demand, and the mystique of royal history. Across online auction platforms, collector conventions, and private coin sales, whispers of these rare 1997 2p coins have sparked bidding wars and fervent speculation. Some of these coins, especially those with verified minting errors or bronze composition anomalies, have reportedly exchanged hands for staggering sums, often in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But among them lies one particular specimen, a coin so rare, so perfect, and so historically significant that its value has stunned even the most seasoned collectors and appraisers. This specific coin, an authenticated 1997 2p minted on a bronze planchet with pristine detail and flawless era characteristics, has become the crown jewel of UK small coin collecting. Its provenance is well documented, its authenticity beyond question, and its uniqueness unmatched. To hold such a coin is to hold a piece of history, a tangible link to the reign of Elizabeth II, the legacy of British minting, and the unpredictable wonders of numismatic discovery. But the story doesn't end there. What truly elevates this coin into the realm of legends is its current estimated value. Expert appraisers, backed by historical research and recent high-profile auction results, have placed this coin's worth at an astounding $29 million. Yes, you heard that right. $29 million for a coin that once might have been handed over the counter for a simple purchase or lost among spare change. Imagine the journey of that coin. From the moment it was struck at the Royal Mint in 1997, slipping unnoticed into circulation, to its rediscovery by an astute collector, its value transforming with every expert confirmation and historical revelation. It serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can carry extraordinary stories, and that hidden treasures still lie in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered by those who know where to look. For the passionate numismatist, this is more than just a financial opportunity, it is a chance to own a tangible piece of British history. A coin that reflects not only the technical mastery of the Royal Mint, but the rich, intricate tapestry of the nation's culture and royal legacy. The 1997 2p may be small in size, but its impact on the world of rare coins is immeasurable. And so, as we conclude today's journey through the story of the 1997 Elizabeth II 2p coin, I invite you to look a little closer at the coins you encounter every day. Who knows? That humble piece of change jingling in your pocket or hiding in your kitchen drawer might just be the next multimillion-dollar discovery. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and never underestimate the magic that can lie within the simplest of coins. Thank you for joining us today on Ultra Rare Coins History, where the past is always just one coin away from becoming your fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn more about the world's most astonishing coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story of hidden treasures and jaw-dropping values. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next coin reveal a story worth millions.